Welcome to the Homeopathy platform audiobook. Subscribe more update. Protest on Twitter against Homeopathy's next exam. Urged Health Minister to cancel exam. Ayush Ministry faces backlash. नियाथी रा 15 दिसंबर 2023 Certificate required for homeopathy practitioners. An announcement has been made regarding the mandatory national exit exam next for homeopathy students to obtain a doctor's practice certificate. This decision has sparked opposition from thousands of homeopathy students who have taken to Twitter to express their discontent using the hashtag #no_next_exam. In the last 3 days, over 1,000 homeopathy students from Surat alone have been actively protesting on Twitter against the Health Ministry, the Ministry of Ayush, and Mansukh Mandavia, urging them to cancel the exam. Protest by BHMS students after MBBS. The Indian government has mandated the next exam for BHMS, homeopathy, students on November 28. After passing this exam, they will be granted a license to practice as doctors. The students are opposing this decision, mirroring the earlier opposition by MBBS students across the country, which led the government to cancel the next exam for MBBS students. Twitter outcry by homeopathy students. Homeopathy students are voicing their dissent on Twitter against the government's decision. The students have initiated a Twitter campaign with the hashtag #no_next_exam requesting the Health Minister, Ministry of Ayush, and Mansukh Mandavia to reconsider and cancel the exam. More than 1,000 students from Surat have been tweeting and emailing their objections to the government in the last 3 to 4 days. NSUI's perspective on the government's decision. The National Students' Union of India, NSUI, has voiced its opinion on the government's decision, stating that it is not appropriate for the government to impose the next exam on homeopathy students, considering that the information was to be given to them in the first year itself. They argue that since these students have completed their studies and internships, taking the next exam for licensing is not justified, considering the decision in the first or second year. The students oppose the government's decision, stating that it is impractical to take the next exam after completing the entire course and only when the time comes to obtain a license for practice. They propose that such a decision should be implemented either in the first or second year after completing the study program. Threat of petition to the Supreme Court. The students, along with support from various states in Gujarat, are not only protesting on Twitter but are also considering filing a petition in the Supreme Court if the government does not reconsider its decision within the next few days. They emphasize that if the government can cancel the next exam for MBBS students, the